Hi and welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited about this week's Catch Up With Me video because I cannot wait to show you guys my new mini planner layout. So as usual, we're going to jump right on in, and this is the layout for this week in my medium size planner. And as you can see, I have not written anything in it. Not that I don't have stuff to put in it, I just haven't written in it. And that is because I have been spending time in my mini planner, and here is the layout. How cute is that, you guys? So, and I love this. Now, what I've come to understand is that the rings that came with the book are not big enough. So I'm actually going to be going to Michael's to get another size up from this, because I actually had some inserts that I wanted to put in the back of it, but because of the rings being so small, it didn't close the way I needed to. And you'll notice that these stickers that I use here, they sit up, and so I've got the whole month of June already decorated, so when I close it, it makes it a lot thicker. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to go and get the rings that are the next size up. But other than that, I'm excited about this. This will stay in my purse. So that's that. And for latest purchases, I didn't really purchase much this past week. I did go into Five Below because I needed another cord to be able to charge my iPad and my iPhone at the same time, because I only had one cord. The other one had burnt out. So now I have both of them charging over here next to me. But while I was in there, you guys, I love these Smarties. Can I just tell y'all, I love these. And see how big they are? So I cannot wait to open one of those as soon as I'm done doing this video. Next, I wanted to share with you an update on the Circle of Champions class that I've been taking. And you guys, let me tell you something. This is my second time around taking the I think it's a 6 or 8 week course. I always forget. But anyway, this is my second time around taking it. And some of the stuff that we've gone over, we went over it the first time that I took it, but you know how you forget things, or I had it in my notes and it wasn't quite clear then, but it's much clearer now. You guys, this class is so amazing. And guess what? It is free. Oh my goodness, this class should be running over with people. It is a free class. You guys, it's a free class. So if you are in the DMV area, I am telling you, you need to go to circleofchampions.com, look up the schedule for the next class, which should be in the fall, I believe. And please be sure to register for this class. Like I said, it is free. Bob Yates is amazing, amazing, amazing. I can't say it amazing enough times because he is so amazing. And he gives you so much information. It's not like, you know, you go to a free class and they give you little nuggets here and there. This man gives you a wealth of information, and the class is free. And what I can tell you is people always sign up to become a member. Because you can come to the classes and not be a member of Circle of Champions. I am now a diamond member, but there are other levels that you can come in on. But people always join because the value that you get from this man, oh my God, it's just amazing. So you all got to sign up and come. So this past week, we talked a lot about pricing your product. And we talked about how, you don't want to get into a habit of pricing your product so low, because we always think, well, I don't want to price it too high because if I do, people won't buy it. Well, guess what? If people say, well, their product is $50, I don't want to spend my money on that, then your product is not for them. That's all that is. Your product is not for them. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. They just can't see themselves spending the money. Now, it could be that they don't see the value in your product, or it just could be that they're cheap. Let's just be real. So don't worry about that. Price your item based on the value of the information that you're providing. Because I do know that, myself included, a lot of people struggle with, well, how much should I charge for this item? I don't want to charge too much, but I don't want to charge too little. Look at the information that you're providing people. Price it based on the value that your product is going to give to people. Okay, that's all I can tell you, and hopefully that helps. So let's go on to the next thing on my list, my new workbook covers. Let me tell y'all something. I have been busy, okay, because I think I want to change the covers on my workbooks. But I like this one. So this one is the cover for the workbook When Life Knocks You Down. And it says Speak Life Coaching Group. And then it has my name, Certified Life Coach, my email address, and my website. Now, the only thing is I was not able to put my logo on here. But then I thought, you know what, that's okay. Because as you turn the pages of the workbook, my logo is the watermark on each page. So you'll see it anyway. So this is that cover. I love the colors in here, you guys. Absolutely love it. And then I did one for how to change your bad habits. That workbook, before I show you this, that workbook is not out yet. I'm in the final stages of editing it. So hopefully by the time I do this video next week, that workbook will be available. So that is the cover for this one. And then I have the cover for How to Let Go. There's that one. And the workbook for How to Let Go is not available either. Again, that one should be completed by the time I do this video next week. And then last, my top 10 rules for success. So it's the same cover. I just, changed, of course, the title of the workbook. And I'm thinking about changing that font. I've changed that font several times, but I'm thinking about changing it again. I'll see. But anyway, so those are the new covers that I'm going to be using for my workbooks, and I'm super excited about that. Now, let's see what is next on my list. Oh, I didn't get to do that. Something I was going to share with you all that I didn't actually get a chance to do. So this is a first where I had to put a check by it because I didn't do it, but I'll share it with you next week. Now, I want to show you guys something that I did purchase. Now, I didn't show it to you under the things I purchased this week because I wanted this to stand alone, but you all know that I love me some Angel Richardson. And she did a video in our Facebook group, Facebook Live video to be exact, and she talked about how she had 9 copies left of a book that she put together called The Entrepreneur's Guide to Making Money Doing What You Love Workbook. She said, I only have 9 copies, and I just happened to wake up earlier than normal, and I saw that, and I was like, oh, let me let her know that I want one. So it came in the mail, you guys. This book is so very helpful. Can I just tell you guys that? And I'm so sorry that you don't have it, but this is so very helpful. And I love the little sticky that says, hey Michelle, I wish you a ton of success, Angel Richardson. So I will be, hope y'all can see that, I will be saving that. In fact, I think I'm going to tape it inside of the book. And I just love it. She has it broken down in the table of contents under part 1. It talks about what are you good at. And this is where you discover your natural gifts and talents. You discover your niche and you learn how to make your business real. Under part 2, she talks about your online presence. And then 5 things you need on your website. And then part 3, there's more than one way to earn money. And I love this because she talks about how to create multiple streams of income. She talks about marketing 101. And I believe in here she also touched on pricing your product, which I just told you we talked about last week with the Circle of Champions. And plus she did a Facebook Live and we talked about this very subject on pricing your product. So I am super excited. I cannot wait to continue my study in this book because it's helping me a great deal. Now, last thing I want to share with you, and then I promise I'm going to let you be, is I have some good news about my young speakers group, you guys, and I'm so excited. So I told you guys last week I spoke to one of my sister's girlfriends about the project that I want to put together. She talked to someone who says, hey, yeah, tell Michelle to call me, let's talk. So, because she actually has the students that I'm looking for. So, this right here is information. Well, I can show you the front. This is information that I pulled together that's going to make up the coursework for the 4 weeks of this program. And of course, I think I shared with you all the 5th week of the program is where each student will have time to do a 2-minute talk about whatever it is they want to talk about. They have no, I mean, I'm not giving them any guidance on, or not guidance, but there's no guidelines on what they can talk about. They can talk about whatever they choose to for 2 whole minutes on the very last day of class. And so the the workbook that I'm putting together for this event, I believe I'm going to have it broken down into 5 different areas. And the areas that I've identified that I want to share with them are keys to public speaking, types of speeches, eye contact during your speech, and that's very important. You ever see somebody do a video, or they're speaking to a group, period, be it live or video, and if my camera is here, which it is, right? Now my camera has this, Nikon has a flip out screen. If I'm looking here, I'm talking to myself because I can see myself in the screen. I need to be looking right here at the lens because that's where I'm talking to you. So I see people doing that quite often. I also see sometimes where people are doing videos, and again, the lens is here, and they're talking, and and then they come back here, and then they're looking over here, they're looking down there, they're looking down there. No, you need to stay focused with the lens of the camera, period, point blank. I am sharing whatever it is I'm sharing it with you. I'm not sharing it with myself in the screen. I'm not sharing it over here, or down here, right here. And so then we're going to talk about hand gestures and body language, and that's just simply, if I'm giving a speech, right, and let's say let me show you some differences. Okay, so today is such a wonderful sunny day out. It's full of promise. That is different from me getting in front of a group saying, today is such a wonderful sunny day out. It's full of promise. Now, do you see the difference between those two? If I honestly believe that today is full of promise, why do I look stone-faced? The first way I did it is the way that it should be done. The second way, it's like, are you sure it's going to be a good day? Are you sure it's going to be full of promise? So we're going to talk about your hand gestures and your body language. Now, there are some people, myself included, that when I talk, I tend to talk with my hands. But you want to keep in mind that it's okay to talk with your hands. But if I'm talking to you and my hands are all over like this, that's too much. That is too much. But by the same token, if I were at a live event, I don't want to talk to you. My hands are stiff and they're to my side, and I'm never moving them because that looks nutty as I don't know what. So we're going to talk about hand gestures and body language, and then we're going to talk about pitch, because that's very, very important when you're speaking. So I'm excited, you guys, and like I said, I'm working on the workbook as I speak to you. Even as I am stop to do this video, I am working on the workbook and putting it together, because when I meet with the director, I want to be able to, show her, lay out everything that we're going to talk about and have it all down. So I'm not just trying to tell her, she can actually see it. So I'm super excited about that, you guys. Can I just tell you guys, I am so excited about, and I know I say this quite often, but I am so excited about what God is doing in my life right now. You guys, I'm super, super excited. I am doing a lot of travel booking for this summer. In fact, yesterday I looked up some information for a client that wants to go on a cruise to Greece, Italy, Spain, and it was someplace else. So I got the information she asked for. So as soon as I'm done, I'm actually going to email that to her. And also, what else did I do? Oh, did a video, looking up some cruise information for another client that wants to go on a cruise. And let me just tell you guys this, y'all. I'm excited. This new client of mine, she saw a video that I did here on YouTube about the Carnival Breeze. There were some updates about some updates to the ship. She saw that, commented on it. So now I'm in the process of booking a cruise for her and her husband on the Carnival Breeze. So when I tell y'all, God is good, honey, God is good. Even if he didn't do nothing else for me, God is still so good. Because right now, my life, let me tell you guys, I feel like I am on cloud 1,000. And I know usually we only hear about cloud 9, but I'm like way up here on cloud 1,000. So excited. And as things progress, I want to share them with you all. So Thank you so much for my newest subscribers. Thank you for those of you that continue to support me. I love you guys to the moon and back, and you know I do. And I don't use that term lightly. So please know that when I tell you that I love you to the moon and back, I truly do. And we will catch up again next week. So until then, stay awesome and do awesome things.